Hello, this is Emma Ghaffari and welcome to Weekly World Climate Change News. On Monday night, a rescue team in eastern Indonesia stumbled upon a decaying carcass of a 9.5-meter sperm whale filled with more than 1,000 pieces of plastic debris, such as cups, bottles, bags, and flip-flops. In a time where the issue of plastic waste is increasingly important, this whale symbolizes the very core of the problem. Just 2 months after announcing the host country of the UN Climate Talk 2019, Brazil has withdrawn its decision. The reason was said to be the restriction of the budget and finance. Experts believe the backing out could mean that Brazil's government is starting to lose interest in climate change problems. And new President Bolsonaro has proposed to loosen environmental regulations. Deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon nearly doubled during the country's 3-month electoral season in anticipation for the arrival of Bolsonaro as president. The far-right president-elect repeatedly criticized the country's environmental agency and sent signals of approval to entities illegally exploiting natural resources. Bolsonaro's tactic gave him large voting margins in the Amazon regions with elevated deforestation rates. A survey showed that deforestation was 2.5 times higher than in regions that supported Bolsonaro's opponent. More than 6,000 climate activists shut down 5 bridges in central London in hopes to pressure the government into increased climate action by using non-violent civil disobedience. The majority is calling for the UK government to institute policies that will allow the country to reach carbon neutrality by 2025. And to create a citizens' assembly to oversee these radical changes. Although Chinese sturgeons, the world's largest freshwater fish sought out for caviar, have been swimming in China's major rivers since ancient times, they're now present only in random parts of the Yangtze River. The construction of a series of dams on the river over the last many decades has progressively reduced their population, as well as creating higher water temperature due to global warming affecting the fish's gonads' maturity. Selective release of cold water from the reservoir and leaving tributaries into the Yangtze undammed can create pockets of suitable habitat to save them from extinction. The atmospheric concentrations of the 3 gases most responsible for climate change, CO2, methane, and nitrous oxide, reached record highs in 2017, the UN's World Meteorological Organization found. The concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere is now at 405.5 ppm, methane at around 1,859 ppb, and nitrous oxide reached about 329.9 ppb. The new findings add to the growing number of reports supporting urgent action to curb climate change, and without rapid cuts of these gases, climate change will have increasingly destructive and irreversible impacts on life on Earth. The window of opportunity for action is almost closed. Half of the world's measure of precipitation falls in just 12 days, based off the new analysis of collected data from weather stations across the globe. In a study published by the American Geophysical Union, it stated that global warming creates uneven distribution of rain and snow. Other studies have shown that both an increase in extreme weather events and a lesser surge in ordinary yearly precipitation are expected in the upcoming year. I'm Emma Ghaffari, and we hope you join us next week on Weekly World Climate Change News.